Oh man, so it looks like the internet's been talking, bro. The internet's been talking about top five and his recent arrest. It looks like there's more to the story than me and you think. So I had to do a little bit of digging and see exactly what people were talking about. But if you don't know, top five had recently got arrested by York Regional Police. He had gotten taken into custody, and it's still unaware of why he actually got arrested in the first place. People don't really know. It's still speculation at this time. However, it looks like that's not the only thing that he has to worry about. It looks like a lot of past conflicts are catching up to him, and it might be catching up to him while he's locked up in jail. Top five recently had gotten out of jail. He recently got locked up in January and then got out again. Now, after getting locked up, he's been making some appearances, making public appearances with Drake at a Toronto's game. He was recently spotted there with him and his son. It was at this game where top five was spotted with Drake. Toronto Raptors were supposed to play Golden State Warriors. That's where he had greeted Steph Curry and was seen at the game with top five himself. Like I said, this is back in January, but this wasn't the only time that top five had went to a game. Now, a majority of the time when we saw top five at a game, it was with Drake, but top five has been at a game by himself with his crew. It says here that Toronto rapper K Money was reportedly attacked during a Toronto Raptors game. On February 23rd, the incident occurred during a game between the Raptors and the Phoenix Suns, which the Raptors won 127 to 109. A viral video shared by DJ Academic shows K Money being jumped by members of Top Five's crew, known as the GGGs, at Scotiabank Arena. In the subsequent clip, K Money is seen being escorted out to the medical area in a wheelchair. Now, from my understanding of the situation, as a quick sidebar, K Money had said that he was getting taken out because he was passing out watching the game. I believe people are trying to spin it, trying to imply that he was jumped so badly that he had to be put in a wheelchair. But as the video shown here, he's near the court, which means he was taken out from his seat in the wheelchair, which adds up to the story about him being high and unable to walk. And it was after the incident with him being in the wheelchair where he was spotted by Top Five's crew members. K Money himself had said in a recent interview he had noticed one of the individuals, but didn't notice the rest of the crew. Once he realized that it was top five and his crew, they all started to jump him, and that's when you see him in the video. It's crazy to think that K Money was holding his own against top five and several other guys just after being in a wheelchair. It makes you think about the situation at hand. It took about 4 or 5 guys to jump an intoxicated man. And surprisingly enough, this man had left unscathed. He had recently did an interview on YouTube and went live after the fact and looked completely fine. I mean, despite being in a wheelchair, he didn't look like he had any physical damage done to his face or anything like that. But nonetheless, the altercation is believed to stem from a long-lasting rivalry between K Money and Top Five. Now, Top Five, as we all know, has a long history of legal issues, including charges related to a 2021 Unalive case. But following the incident, Top Five had shared a video on social media laughing about the attack, further fueling the tensions between the two artists. The event has sparked widespread discussion and concerns over gang-related violence in public places.
Holy.
Like I said, Top Five had went online after the case and started clowning, started trolling, went on Instagram, posted a story laughing at the situation. But it doesn't end there. Now, moving forward from that situation, Top Five was later spotted with Kanye West. That's when he gives him that chain that I can't speak on YouTube, but he gives him the chain. They have this whole live stream that they do together. It's after the fact, Top Five is with his homie, I believe by the name of D Money, who also is his manager. So he has a homie that is his manager. They seem to be close friends. After chilling with Kanye West, Top Five buys his homie a car. I believe he buys him a Maybach. I'm going to play the clip right now. It says here, Ye did it first, so I had to get my bro D Money a Maybach for his birthday. More life, my heart. He bought him a car. But this celebration is short-lived because they're saying that K Money decided to get back at Top Five for the Toronto Raptors situation. K Money shares this clip, the same clip that I showed you, but shows you the aftermath of what happened after this.
A few moments later.
Yeah, that's like get back. That's like get back, nigga.
You put your hands on me at the Raptors game, right? Now look at you, D-Money. You lost all your shit. You're a fucking know yourself. I don't want to say GGGK, nigga. Get back then, nigga. Know yourself. Tell the streets what is happening.
Holy, man.
So K Money apparently had posted this clip himself, implying that he was able to get back for them jumping him at the Toronto Raptors game. K Money started trolling Top Five and his manager D Money, claiming that he had took his chain. Now, let me remind you, this happened before Top Five had gotten locked up. Now, I'm not sure how K Money had gotten his chain, but it looks like there could have been a scuffle. It looks like there could have been an altercation, and he was able to successfully take the chain from them. Now, after the situation where K Money had took Top Five and his manager's chain after he jumped them back, he had did an interview and posted it to his story. And K Money says this. He says, "But nobody wanted to believe me, right? D Money, show your face. I heard it's moshed up." implying that Top 5's manager refuses to post online because he had recently gotten attacked by K Money for the get back. Now, K Money later on after that had posted these DMs in his story where he's talking to a gentleman called Honcho Hoodlum, where he's saying, "What I tell you, gang, ain't take too long," which I'm assuming is referring to getting his get back to Top 5 and his manager for jumping him at the Toronto's game. But that's not all, because K Money had more words for Top 5 after this. He ended up posting again on Instagram with the following. K Money says, "Top 5, yo, call your manager D Money. I heard he got his shit snatched. I don't know if it's facts though, but yo, I heard you got your ass beat. And Lindsay, reman just now. Are you blessed? Get back, gang." Now, for people who don't know what Lindsay is, if my understanding is correct, Lindsay is a jail in Canada. By him saying this, he's trying to imply that Top 5 had gotten jumped in jail while his manager got his chain snatched on the free. Now, he claims that none of this has anything to do with him. K Money is saying that he's just aware of the situation. But from what it looks like he's wearing the chain that was just snatched by D Money himself. But we'll keep it alleged, I guess. He also had posted this: "How guys didn't get my chain 5-on-1 right after halfway OD? Shaking my head. Des Utes. Somebody said that's how you do a 5-on-1, but it wasn't me or my friends. The people just told us." And it shows a picture of him asleep at the Toronto Raptors game before the altercation had taken place with him in Top 5. He then had posted this on his story, where he said, "When you see a demon sleeping, don't wake him up. I'm humble, but I'll really do it to you guys. Find you and do it to you. But that shit yesterday wasn't me." So he's claiming that he wasn't the one that took D Money's chain. However, we're going to keep it alleged. It looks like he's wearing the chain that he had just took from them. But we keep it alleged over here, man. All I know is that he got into an altercation with this guy at the Toronto Raptors game. Eventually, he crossed paths with D Money and allegedly took his chain, even though he claims that he didn't. Moving forward, now Top 5 is arrested, and it seems like he got word that he got jumped in jail. So it looks like all this news is coming from the enemies that Top 5 had made over there in Canada. And this is why people are saying that Top 5 had gotten jumped in jail, knowing that his manager also got robbed and knowing that it could involve this incident with this rapper that happened in a Toronto's game. Crazy context altogether. As far as the rumors of Top 5 getting jumped in jail, we've only heard this news or speculation from K Money, who's had an altercation with Top 5. But at this point, I don't see why he would lie about it. It seems like any chance he gets for some news that he hears about him, he's going to talk about it openly. Top 5 and the beef that he has in Canada is catching up with him. And as his homies and his managers are having issues outside on the free, it looks like he has his own issues to deal with while he's locked up over there. But as for right now, bro, this is the story that I've been hearing about. I had to look this up because I really didn't know who K Money was. But after finding out who he is, man, it looks like all of these issues stem from a long-lasting beef that they have between each other. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think that he's telling the truth? Do you think that Top 5 got jumped in jail? Do you think that K Money took Top 5 manager's chain? Do you think that he got his get back? We'll keep it alleged, y'all. But y'all tell me in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.